I think we need a shift in our mindset, away from city governments thinking of themselves as providing or delivering culture. I've explained how the entry costs to self-expression have been lowered and that we now have an observable phenomenon of mass engagement with all sorts of different types of culture. The job of the city is to enable people to be part of that, to increase their opportunities for enjoying themselves, to improve their ability to learn from the cultures of the past and the present, and to give them the tools and the confidence to create the culture of the present and the future. This involves not just providing the built infrastructure of culture, the symphony halls, the theatres, the galleries, the bars that host live music and the cinemas, but it also means paying attention to the capacity of people to use those places.
When you have no money, culture is actually one of the most vital things. And I'm astonished constantly at this atmosphere that says we're running short of money, so we should cut the arts first. I think you should cut the arts last because it's the cheapest. Part of what used to be associated with patriotism, the celebration of what the community has in common as a large entity, is being displaced to the city. People are proud to be part of cities. People are proud of what they are, and the arts are part of what they're proud of.
We tried to look at those indicators and then summarize those indicators that we believed made cities successful. And there are four: talent, connections, distinctiveness, and innovation, which are all driven by or accelerated by a strong core. And if you look at that, I think you can see ways in which art and culture play a role in each of those things.
If you simply take intrinsic values and reject metrics, which a lot of people in the UK did, and the reason why they want to do that is so that they hold the power to say, we're good, we're doing this, we don't want to measure it, we don't want it compared with anything else, leave us to our own devices. So,
and if all you do is the instrumental, which is what we've been eaten up with here, then you completely diminish all of the other values that arts bring.
And I think there's an intermediate stage, perhaps, which is turning information into knowledge.
It means asking hard questions about who has a cultural voice and who gets a say in the development of the culture of the city.
Arts is an inherently collective experience.
The direction of travel has been towards the participatory end, but it doesn't invalidate what happens in the physical social sphere at all. In fact, I think it enriches it.
Arts are inherently external. They generate externalities. That's why economists have such problems with them.
In other words, it's a lot more complex and wide-ranging than it used to be. But it's also potentially much more rewarding. Get this right, and the city will flourish socially and economically. Get it wrong, and it's likely that the city will fail.